Over the years, so far we've had road closures due to flooding, we've had landslides, forest fires. Forest fires is a really big one, regardless if it's here or closer to Seabird or Harrison or up in the canyon. The smoke still affects us a lot here. We've been lucky, nothing has been here yet. Not to say that it can't, but knock on wood. But it has affected us financially and for the community and people wanting to travel up this way. It's really hard. We have a lot of my staff comes from Hope. So if the highway is closed due to a snowfall, let's say, they close the highway down at the bottom of Ross Road. The girls need to be able to say, I'm just going to Emery Creek, and they'll let you through. But if it's closed up further, your customers aren't going to come up. If I don't have customers, I can't pay staff.
So there's a wealth of information available to businesses and individuals around the province to support in their own preparation for emergencies. I would highly recommend that going to a local government or First Nation community, wherever that business or individual is residing, to learn about what that local community's emergency plans are and how that relates to them.
In an emergency situation, I don't think anyone is fully prepared. Obviously, emotions are going to run high. You're not knowing what's going on. Your first reaction is to get into panic mode, but you got to take a step back and then, have that plan in place, whether it be through Yale First Nation, whether it be through the community of Yale, whether it be through your connections wherever you are. But if you know what to do in a situation, it makes it easier to keep everybody safe.
Our messaging basically is how can we assist them and how can they assist us, right? In getting ready for what's turning out to be longer fire seasons, more aggressive fires, and fires that are threatening communities, small businesses, as you mentioned. What can we do to support them?
I am very lucky that it has not gotten this far. Has there been times when we were a little worried? Yes, especially when the fires were in Boothroyd. That's still close to home, especially with the ones in Harrison as well. The smoke was very heavy here. It was a lot of campers had canceled reservations. It was financially devastating because I get it. You don't want to come out and camp and not be able to breathe.
If your business has services that might be able to assist us with wildfire response and things like that, get to know your local zone and we'd be able to assist you and help point you in a direction as to what information you need to potentially get prepared for wildfire.
We couldn't get to grocery stores or Costco or something like that. So what we would do is we have deliveries from Cisco, and Cisco could still make it up. So if any of the communities needed stuff, we were able to get them the necessities. So that really helped a lot because you couldn't get anywhere. The highway was closed to Chilliwack because of the rock slides. You couldn't get down the number 1, you couldn't get down the number 7.
When local governments and First Nation communities are in need of support for emergencies, they can reach us through our Emergency Coordination Center, and we will provide support and coordination, whether it's connecting them with useful resources, reimbursing for costs associated with their response, and general coordination with subject matter experts on whatever hazard they're dealing with. And so we will support the local governments and First Nation communities as they support the people and the businesses within their jurisdictions.
We don't want to be reactive to fire anymore. We want to be ready for fire. We want to be ready to respond. And I feel like if we all work together and do our part, we will be ready. If they are in an urban interface setting, which is a setting where they're surrounded by, forest and things like that, to, educate yourself with exactly what we're talking about, fire smart.
We have recently purchased a generator, which is going to allow me to run the store when the power is out, which is going to help these communities be able to get fuel when there is no power for their generators, so not everybody's running out of fuel and freezing like we did when it was the freezing rain a few years ago. So this way I'll be able to stay running. People can still come in and get food. If the highway's closed, I'll be able to help people on the highway come in, get some coffee, get something to eat, fill up their tanks, and that way, you know, we're keeping more people safe.